Project Hail Mary is the best non-family family movie I've seen in a long time. It's rated PG-13, it's not marketed towards kids whatsoever, but somehow it's still way more appropriate for the whole family than some of the movies that are in theaters right now. Skip Hoppers or Pout Pout Fish because this is the movie you want to see. Seriously, this movie is rated PG-13, and that's so surprising because I genuinely don't know why.
Are you sure that's right?
In fact, after watching it, I'm more surprised it wasn't rated PG. It could have easily sat in that category when movies like E.T., Airplane, and Jaws got that rating. There's no sex content, there's barely any violence. And the biggest shocker of them all, there was no language.
Seriously?
I'll say that again. In a 2.5-hour PG-13 movie, there was no cursing.
I'm still geeking out about it.
Now to get the full scope on this astronomical phenomenon, let's talk about the major trigger points. And I promise you, this movie is way better and way tamer than you think.
You have been warned.
This movie is billed as a PG-13 sci-fi adventure, which suggests it's only appropriate for ages 13 and up. But that rating has to be a lie.
Let me explain myself.
Despite being about a suicide mission into space to save all living things, the movie is surprisingly light and palatable. It has some gross moments, sure, like off-screen vomiting, a breathing tube being taken out of someone's mouth,
Ew.
and a quick shot of a man in just his underwear, but it's not that bad. You also see 2 human corpses, but they're not decomposed, so again, not that bad.
Nice.
The violence isn't even that heavy either. Considering how hopeful the movie is, it's very easy to just put that out of your mind.
I forgot about that part.
The only real violence of note in this movie is when Gosling's character Grace hits his head during some spaceship troubles, which knocks him out, and yeah, there's some blood, and then Rocky the alien sacrifices himself to save him. But they're both fine in the end, no one gets seriously injured, so if we're being honest, the violence in this movie isn't very consequential.
I'm so confused right now.
Honestly, I think the only reason why this movie got a PG-13 rating was because of the bleak premise and a few slightly intense scenes.
No kidding.
But considering the movie ends on a positive note, no one dies, there's no language, this movie could have totally been PG.
I don't get it.
So what makes this movie such a great family movie? Honestly, its core message and outcome. This isn't a movie about an apocalypse and a forced sacrifice. This is a movie about connection, family, and hope.
Explain yourself.
When was the last time that you saw a movie at the theaters that every age could enjoy, that was clean, emotionally deep?
No sex!
When was the last time you saw a movie where people cared about their family, friends, and their fellow man?
It would be an honor to lay my life on the line for you.
Even an alien from a different solar system was so in love with his wife that even after being together for over a century, he still said it wasn't enough.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And where else are you getting that kind of message? We need more non-political and philanthropic movies just like this. Everything is so doom and gloom right now.
Leave me alone to die.
So having a movie that could have been insanely depressing instead be hopeful, funny, and genuinely moving is just plain awesome. The movie is also well written, beautifully and creatively shot, and the use of practical effects and designs make everything feel that much more real. Casting Ryan Gosling was also perfect.
Sublime!
He really brought the heart and levity to this movie that it needed, and it wouldn't have worked without him.
I put the knot in astronaut.
There are points of fantasy and a few slow moments, but for a nearly 3-hour movie, I was never bored, and the ending was exactly what it needed to be.
No, it's perfect.
This one makes you want to watch it again and again, and then read the book. Seriously, I don't know why this got a PG-13 rating, and I absolutely think families should watch it.
Wasn't that just magnificent?
Maybe keep the really little ones at home, but if your kids can handle PG movies, they can totally handle this. And I promise you, you'll fall in love with Rocky, Grace, and a friendship so strong it defies death. I'm so glad I grabbed popcorn for this one, and I give it a solid 9 out of 10.
Wrap that up and give it to a child on Christmas, because we're done.
Hey, don't go yet, there's still more to see. Click right here to check out my most recent review on Hoppers. Pixar majorly dropped the ball on this one. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and just remember, once you pass the popcorn to me, it's okay to talk, it's okay to text, and I'll see you later. Bye!